What's up, YouTube? It's your favorite chubby biker here. This week's episode, I make a fool of myself at 360. I'm just kidding, I did okay. Second out of 3 people in the whole category, but, you know, it was my first race. I was pretty gassed at the end. I'm stoked for this week. Now I know, who I gotta beat, and it's gonna give me a good goal. So, here's the video. Hope you enjoy. Oh yeah, don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe, and follow me for more heavy breathing and slow riding. Alright, and I'm off like a herd of turtles. Look at these people just standing here in amazement. They're like, wow, look at that large man go. Good for him. You're right, good for me. Yeah, start here is just a big grass field, so nothing great to look at. My idea here was just to take it easy, warm those legs up, and try not to crash on some slippery grass. Will I succeed? Yeah, I will. Yeah. I just gave it away. You can fast forward now. Alright, so this is the start of the climb to East Wing. Pretty dang muddy out there. As you can see on the right, there's basically a swamp. So I was happy to get out there early and not have to go after 100 people came through with their tires. So that's probably the only good thing about starting early. Because man, I was up at 6:45. I don't even get up that early for work, people. There's my first supporter right there. Shout out to that guy. Thanks, guy. Started off strong. On East Wing proper. Look how beautiful these ferns are. Just drink it in as they drink in the rainwater. It's quite fantastic. If I was better at editing videos, I'd have a shoulder check-o-meter going on right now. It's probably the 5th time already I was looking for somebody behind me. And at this point, it's getting pretty steep and slow. And I'm pretty sure a few people passed me up here. But probably just skip ahead at this point. You get the point. It's long, not cool, tiring, not really fun to look at, so let's get to the top of this thing, huh? I'm doing the work here. Alright, look at that magic. We're at the top, people. I was so stoked. I felt like I did this in no time, but I don't know. Probably took me about 15, maybe 20 minutes. I'm not very good at time, especially when you're this tired, but I was super stoked. So at this point, he's cooking down Access Road to some trail. I can't remember what it's called. Alright, let's speed this up. wish I was that fast, guys. How do you get that fast? Is it an e-bike, or do you have to be like really skinny and fit or something? Let me know in the comments. That's right, I just said, what the hell? Because you just come around the corner and there's another hill. That's just how 360 is, guys, just so you know. Kids out there doing this race, pretty impressive. You know, I felt like I didn't have the cardio or maybe sometimes the leg power to get up some of these hills, but these kids are just pumping right up them, so it's pretty impressive. This is one of the flowy bits. I believe it's called Family Time. It was fun. Nice break from the either access road or mushy single track, so I think there's a couple sections like this. They don't last very long, but it's a nice break for sure. As soon as it was there, it was gone. The flow breaks into yet another brutal climb, so let's go ahead and hit fast forward right now. Alright, on to another access road. I was thinking I was about halfway through at this point, but nah. I was just stoked that I was about to get to Ticket to Ride, which is the funnest trail on here. So just a short-ish climb up to it. So let's hit fast forward. Bam! E-bike mode disengaged. Time to get to it. I don't know if people traditionally hit features on cross-country races, but I opted not to. It was wet, rainy. I didn't want to have to worry about, you know, wiping out. Just wanted to get the pedaling in and see how I did. Alright, let's get to the top of this section. happens. For a little bit at least. Would you look at that? As soon as we get into some nice flow and speed, big old mud puddle right on the lens. What are we gonna do about that? Tell you what, I'm not gonna wipe it off. I've already watched this. But I'm gonna try some Rain-X this week, see what happens. See if that helps. Of course, this week looks like it's gonna be dry, but yeah. Not cool. Thanks, Mother Nature. So anyway, let's fast forward. Well, I think this is as good as it's gonna get for a while, until I realize I need to wipe off the lens, but put this section in here. It was fun. Another flowy section of Ticket to Ride. Okay, coming up here, if you have x-ray vision, you can see a deer. Oh, there she goes. Kind of scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh, what's up there, deer? Okay, looks like I'm climbing yet again. Wow, even 20x speed looks slow. So that guy in the red jacket goes by and he says, "Hey, I watch your YouTube channel." And I was like, I don't think that you do, because nobody watches my YouTube channel. So I just had a giggle. And I was trying to say that to the camera here, but couldn't find the words because I couldn't talk. I was so gassed, you know? It's just silly guy. Silly guy. Alright, I'm going to skip ahead here quite a bit. I'm going to cut out the hardest trail. It's a brand new trail out there, goes along the fence line, and it was just so mushy and I was so tired. I really lost some time in there, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut all that out and get to the fun part, which is the end. So here we go. Magic. Ba-bam. So I think this is quick release. It's one of the final descents into one of the alternate parking lot, and you gotta climb back up to get to the final descent. But this is a fun, nice wide trail. A couple of jumps on it. Of course, there's a climb right in the middle, as you can see. But it was fun. And again, a nice break. you. Yeah, that felt fun. And I knew it was at the end, so I was just really giving it. At this point, I was looking back expecting to see my wife and my friends here cheering me on for this final climb, but they weren't there, and I was like, oh man, they got kicked out, because technically there wasn't supposed to be any spectators, but you know, there's plenty of space out there. So to my surprise, they were around.
There's a lot of children faster than me.
I'm so funny. Yeah, there were a lot of kids that passed me, so that's awesome. I definitely can see doing this with my son as soon as he's ready for pedal bike, so it's kind of why I'm out there too, to get myself in shape so I can keep up with him. So this is the final descent, and it was fun for sure. I'm sure it's more fun when it's a little more dry. A little worried about slipping out, but I was so gassed. I knew this was just a nice short end of the trail and that the end was near. So I was really trying to give it everything I had, which wasn't much. So here we go. All right, rounding the corner to the finish line. Grabbed a couple gears, just pushed it as hard as I could. And it's a good thing I did, because I think there's less than 20 seconds between myself and the third place person. So if I had not pushed it, might not have got the second place. And there it was. It was weird crossing the finish line with no one cheering. So there it was, my first cross-country race. I finished, it was like 6-ish miles. I finished in an hour and 7 minutes. And yeah, second out of 3 in my category, 35th overall. So I printed out a little participation trophy for myself. I'm gonna hang these up, you know, I'm pretty proud of that. So if you made it this far, well, good for you. You better find a hobby. But in all seriousness, I appreciate you watching. I hope you stick around for more. I'm going to go do Soaring Eagle this week and see if... I'm going to shoot for the first place. I think if I had less stopping, more pedaling, and just staying on the bike in general, working on my breathing too, I think I could do it. So that's what I'm shooting for. We'll see if I get it. Cheers, folks.